So, hello guys, like Anguis again, and this is the part 2 of the Qlipothic and why, through my own experience and insight gnosis, it is very destructive in nature, because the Qlipothic will strip you away from everything, nearly from everything that you are unnecessarily holding on, you know, which is not resonating with Qlipothic evolution, which is not resonating with you ascending the backwards tree. You know, actually the Qlipothic, in my opinion, is like the root system of which upon a tree of life is built upon, you know, which allows existence to be. So that's why I think it is very important to have a non-dualistic point of view. It doesn't mean that you betray your polarity, but you do know and you have this stance, or you have this acknowledgement that both sides have a significant role to play in the spiritual evolution of mankind and of any beings, really, you know. So every war, every happenings, every peace has its high purposes, but where? And if you're deciding to initiate yourself in the Qlipothic, I would suggest anybody really to get their foundations ready, to get their shit together, because ego is not about actually creating things, really. Ego, the Qlipothic is more about transforming yourself and getting in contact with your own deepest primordial essence of darkness, of creation, of infinite potentiality, source, you know. The Sephiroth is more like the spirit, is more like the willpower to create things, to give things order, to keep things intact, and I want to do this, I want to do this, and then this happens and that happens. The Qlipothic is like you you literally get effed up if you think that you could force anything in this process. You know, it is literally a hard lesson, like literally a Buddhistic lesson, to letting things go and flow how they should be, and to also let go of your now ego. You know, it is a very hard process, because most of us are very attached to it. So if you don't have this mindset, you don't have this foundation, actually, to Qlipothic initiations, you can traumatize yourself further, or you can, you know, shell yourself further, you can degenerate yourself further, because these energies are too intense for your conscious mind to comprehend, too intense to your ego to let go, you know. It is something alien to your most of the time positive accumulated and positive acclimated consciousness. You know, you are being programmed to be the good guy, to be the good girl, to think like that unconsciously. Maybe you don't identify yourself with it, but unconsciously you have been day in, day out programmed with that, through movies that you, as a hero, you must sacrifice yourself and you must give yourself up, your higher purposes for the higher good of all. You know, it's just like, it is really, really positively polarized. You know, it is really more giving type of energies that you have been unconsciously or consciously been programmed to serve. You know, that's why the society can run how it is running, because most people are programmed to serve, to give energy, to emanate energy, you know, Sephiroth, to emanate, not to take, Qlipothic. So that's why I think it is also very intently to paint the energy of darkness, to paint the energy of the Qlipothic as evil, as darkness, which it is to our afraid human mind and ego. But in actuality, if you take your time and if you allow the process, and if you earth yourself, and if you allow yourself to integrate these processes and don't fight against it and actually work with it how good as you can, the Qlipothic will make you free. The Qlipothic will teach you a very really feminine, left-handed Luciferian technology inside of yourself. A very vampiric technology, actually. So that's why I think the Qlipothic is destructive in its nature, because they are out to get your energy, if you know what I mean, because you are already programmed to give energies, to serve, to give yourself up to higher reasons, and to have attachment to like false sense of self, false sense of friendships, false sense of families, false sense of jobs that are holding you back in your evolutions. And they know that, but in their nature they are taking it, you know. It is all some type of positive charge to it, which the Qlipothic is day in day out vampirizing from you. And through this painful process of getting stripped away from this positivity, away from you, you get acclimated to these natural Qlipothic energies of magnetism, of taking in energies. So of course this process will be very hard for you, because you will be taught energetically another perspective, which is very rare and seldom seen by normal society, where you can visit powerful Qlipothic humans. So entities are people who have higher positions in societies, and they don't serve anyone or anything really. They only serve out of their own volition, and because it is in their higher plan to do so, you know. These type of beings can either be conscious Qlipothic initiates, or they can, through their own type of will, to their own type of nature, have been led to embody such Qlipothic entity, archetype or being, you know. But nonetheless, you must be prepared. If you are working with Qlipothic entities, demonic entities, that they will destroy and alchemize and transmute your sephirotic or positive type of energies inside of yourself into more the opposite to that, you know. And it will be at the end of the day a harmony between them, a transmutation between them. But if you decide to walk more the darker path, of course you will be dominantly dark in your nature, you know. But that are the reasons why I think, also through my own experience, the Qlipothic energies, Qlipothic entities are destructive in their nature, because they are actually restructuring you, and without destruction, without breaking things up, without dissolvement, you can't build something new up. You know, they are destroying your stagnation energetically. So to this death, to this dissolvement, they can coagulate, they can again bind together a new form of being and energy. So that's why I think it's a big part of Qlipothic or initiations entities of their alchemy to give it in that way to you, you know. And that is what I wanted to give insight to you, you know. And yeah, think about it in your practical considerations, and yeah, don't overdo it. Go with the pace, go with the flow. Don't force anything, and just let things happen, but also work constantly on that. Also, you know, there must be a willingness for both sides. Other than that, NAGA bless, and we shall see and hear us again.